Hello and welcome back to a new episode of Ultimate General Civil War. And today we are going to continue the Battle of Chickamauga. We are now at day 2 and we have 63,000 soldiers and 154 guns available. On the other side, the rebels are fielding 43,000 soldiers and 111 guns. Elements of our army are advancing to investigate the right flank of the Confederates. Last night a lone enemy brigade was spotted near Jay's Mill, probably belonging to Forrest's cavalry. We should destroy the small force before their reinforcements arrive. If we control Brotherton Road Junction, we can thwart the rebels' advance to the north. General Bragg is expected to respond to our attack by sending reinforcements from Alexander's Bridge Road. I've quickly given some orders to organize our men. I do not know if it is worth to attack south or directly march to the objective. We do not know exactly how many men the enemy has, and I know that historically this battle was a Confederate victory and that there is a third day to this battle. Therefore I do not know if it's actually necessary to attack those posts. For now I'm going to send our men into defensive positions to make sure that we can gather our force and then push together. Over here a couple of our skirmishers are holding our right flank, or well, left flank, depending on the perspective that you look, and down here a few more of our men are advancing. I'm going to send these skirmishers forward to have a look on the enemy. And we have more brigades reinforcing us. Therefore these skirmishers are not needed anymore, I'm going to send them back. And we also get artillery. I want this group of 12 pounders behind our main line and this group close to our reinforcements. And we have spotted enemy skirmishers. Now, where do I want to deploy these men? I think here would be a good position to fire on the road. While as skirmishers, you're going to make sure that our artillery does not get isolated. And these skirmishers are going to hold this small site down here. Or better, you're going to move up north. Alda, move forward a little bit and shoot them out of there. Down here I'm going to order our cannons to stop firing. Alda, now get back a bit. And it looks like their skirmishers have retreated further north into our line of Davies skirmishers. Down here I'm going to get the skirmishers of Vaughan and Osborne to have a look on the enemy. And other skirmishers are in our flank. I'm going to reshift Alda and Davies, MacArthur's men. You are going to focus your fire south. We should be able to hold our ground there easily. Come on, man, fall back further. Reinforcements are almost there. Vaughan's men, please move forward. The same with Osborne. And it doesn't appear that enemy forces concentrate down here. But there are more skirmishers now trying to charge, it appears. Come on, get back. I'm currently unwilling to really commit to major fighting. Alda, get forward. And we can attack further south, or at least we are ordered to, as we receive more reinforcements. Morrison, you're going to set up over here. And we have huge loads of artillery. Spencers, you're going to destroy these skirmishers. Vaughan and Osborne, take up position over here. Your skirmishers can prepare to withdraw. Spencers, you need to focus on Morrison. Now you're flanked, I'm going to slow down time. Good volley. Now get back behind our line. The situation up north is now stable. Howitzers set up. 12 pounders, open fire. I'm going to send the men of Barlet south. Or we do not have to do this as we receive more brigades. Wonderful. I'm going to set these men up over here. For now. Ron and Elder. Take care of these men. Now you can also get back to your fighting positions. Morrison is now a bit isolated. I need to have to organize our lines again. Bone skirmishers are flanked. I'm going to pull them back. Where are our Spencers? Over here. Please get around and shoot Davidson's flank. Down here. Bartlett, Vaughan and Osborne. You are going to prepare positions down here. Up here, Elder, Rice and MacArthur are going to reinforce our center. These skirmishers can reattach. This group of Davies can stay where they are. Over here we are building up our forces. Please get a bit closer to the river. And I have to distribute our artillery. Here are our Spencers. We have found enemy skirmishers. Get close and annihilate them. More enemy units are moving up. And they're getting completely destroyed by our artillery fire. I do not like how our lines are set up. I think we do have a massive hole in our center. Napoleons, please get forward. These 24-pounder howitzers you are going to get back. These ones are going to take your position. Osborne skirmishers, please have a look what's ahead. Spencers, move forward. And we hear more charging. We have found a few skirmishers. The same goes with our Spencers. Where are they coming from? Spencers, move back now. Idle skirmishers and Davis skirmishers you can reattach. And down here we have enemy brigades on our side. Osborne, you are going to focus south. Enemy skirmishers are attacking, it looks like. Yeah, there they come to attack Osborne, but they're greeted with heavy fire. Osborne's men fall back. Osborne, you yourself, do not shift. You need to hold this line. And hold. The same goes with the other units over here. I am going to get these men forward. Right now it looks like we have to give up this advantageous position behind the river. And we're ordered to turn the right. Several brigades are threatening our positions. It is Chatham's division. And we receive even more reinforcements. I'm going to take a quick minute to reorganize our lines. I have quickly given some orders and I start this battle with a retreat. We are falling back behind this river line as the rebels do seem willing to push us harder. With this I want to preserve a large amount of our manpower for the third day of the battle, where we will completely annihilate the enemy force. Come on man, move up. Up north we are critically low on artillery. I'm going to get these howitzers over. Down here we have support with Napoleons, a battery of howitzers and further Napoleons, and our long-range guns are getting in position behind this forest line. We have our snipers taking care of our most southern positions, while over here more brigades are getting into line. Everyone, stop running and hold your ground. Over here we have a couple skirmishing units guarding our side. I want Barlett to move up further north. The same with Osborne, to close some gaps in our defenses. Barlett skirmishers can reattach. We have Morrison over here to hold our center. And I'm going to get our howitzers and Napoleons just a little bit back in case that the enemy is able to reach our lines. We have our Spencer skirmishers. I'm going to send them in this gap to have them at the ready when we need them. And our other units can hold their ground. Down here we have enemy units moving forward. Osborne's and Vaughan's skirmishers. You're going to get forward and cut them off if possible. Up here, Colquitt, Schimmelpfennig and McGuinness are holding this river line. Colquitt skirmishers got a little bit forward to make sure that we have eyes on the enemy. And there we have the unit of Warthog and Gowan. They are pulling back. Maybe we can get a couple good volleys off. Gowan is rotating, the same with Wattle. They are charging. Come on, man. Another good volley if you can. No, fall back, it's too risky. Fall back. Our infantry is going to take care of them. Kirkland, you're going to also move up just a little bit. Down here, Palham is out in the open, but I cannot grant him more cover as he has to protect this road. I'm going to speed up time in the hope that we can entice the enemy to attack us. You men can now take back your positions in the forest. I'm going to take the skirmishers of Rice and Elder to scout ahead. I want Atkinson's supplies further north, as this is where they are mostly needed. And I really think in this phase of the battle we are enticed to attack, but I am unwilling to throw our men away. And we have found the enemy skirmish line. Come on, move forward a little by little. And open fire whenever you can. Our artillery is joining the bombardment. Now men, fall back. Now we are once again falling back behind our main line. I'm going to order our cannons... Well, I'm not going to order our cannons to hold their fire, as the rebels are now starting to counterattack. The battle is heating up. D.H. Hill's corps has been spotted marching north from this road. He will possibly attack our forces near Jay's Mill. Our primary objective is to hold our camps along Lafayette Road. We have camps on Lee Gordon's Mill, at Vineyard Field, near Brotherton's cabin, and Kelly Field. If the rebels report us from any of those positions, we will have to withdraw from the road and Chattanooga shall be defenseless. I've quickly given a few orders to our men, and now we can fight the battle the way that I wanted it to be fought all along. And this is a defensive battle where enemy artillery and numbers do not really matter, as we have the defensive positions. Down here the brigades under Tyler and Schaefer are going to take care of these defenses, while Twigglicious and Iron Brigade are going to be held in reserve. They get 12-pounder Napoleons and 24-pounder howitzers in the back. Over here a couple brigades are moving up as reserves. I'm going to shift them north, as down here our lines are the weakest. More and more of our forces are marching up north. They are also going to take care of our weak positions down here. I'm going to send these men down. Up north our lines are looking good. More reinforcements under Dose and Titball are going to close this gap. Our snipers are here in defensive positions, and further north our lines are still holding on the same ground they were previously holding. We do have a gap here with our howitzers. I'm going to send a Davies forward. And these skirmishers are going to be on the flank to cover our side. And we have encountered enemy skirmishers, but Schaefer has directly routed them. Manigold is down there trying to attack us. Schaefer is now in cover. Tyler, run. Our artillery is also almost in place. Down here more of our forces are marching up. Wallace and Martin are unfortunately almost out of cover. Wallace, get forward just a little bit. Oh well, stay back. If the enemy wants to cross, they are stuck in the water. That's at least something. The battle down here is going to be very one-sided, as the enemy can throw wave after wave after wave against us, and we are quickly going to annihilate them. Our Napoleons and howitzers are now opening up the bombardment. I'm going to get our 12-pounder forward just a little bit to give off more devastating fire on the enemy. And we have made contact in the north, more skirmishers. We're going to learn the hard way that we are not going to be expelled from these positions. I'm going to send these supplies forward. And we have more supplies available. I just need to find them. These supplies under Benning are also going to get north. And we have supplies here under Field. I'm going to send them where Benning was. And I think we should have more supplies available. Or maybe not. Down here only 2 brigades are still continuing the attack. And up here our reinforcements, our reserves, are marching up. Spears and straight. You, my friends, have to march down there out in the open, but you can utilize these defenses. A unit under Gracie is marching up. Napoleons, please open up fire. Come on, man. Barlett, please rotate and attack it. I was unable to close this gap in time, but this will not lead to our defeat. Or maybe it will. Barlett, refocus on Kelly. 12-pounders, I'm ordering you to fall back. Grace is now routed. Come on, man, move up. 12-pounders, move forward. Your position is once again safe. Barlett skirmishers, I'm going to get you out to further harass Gracie. How's the situation down here looking? More and more casualties for the enemy. Ours are climbing slowly. Howitzers, you're going to shoot at sharp. And 12 pounders you're going to shoot at these. Gracie continues to fall back. Barlet, get back into your position. Spears is almost there. Double time it now. And straight, get into this farm. Run. General, get down again. Wallace and Martin, hold your ground. Schaefer is now taking hits, but Sharp's numbers are dwindling. I need to keep an eye out on them to make sure that we can reinforce or exchange their forces in time. Barlet skirmishers, you can reattach for now. Barlet, hold your ground. Titbull, hold your ground. The same goes with Doles. And from our reserves, I'm going to send our second Doles behind our line. Grant, you're going to take position here. Barlet skirmishers are falling back. They are now routed. Tennant and Hood, you're going to build up a reserve over here. And Fitzku, I want you to continue to hold down here, and you're going to get artillery support as well. Up north, the majority of our lines are looking good. The only ones that I'm slightly worried about is this gap up here, but we have a large amount of firepower, so I hope that this shouldn't be a problem. Further north, nothing really has happened. If these units stay out of the fight forever, we have the option to bring supplied and well-rested troops into the next day. Wallace, I'm going to send your skirmishers forward to have an eye on the target. And down here the enemy tries to attack. Pelham, hold your ground and tear them apart. And their Strahl is already falling back. How's the situation further south? Sharp is down to 1200 men and is wavering. Tyler and Schaefer are running low on supplies. I am going to get Field down as soon as the enemy advance in the south is completely broken. He is going to be sent north again. And our lines are getting tested further north. Skirmishers under Davidson advance, and they're falling back once more. I am now going to order our artillery that is further away to stop firing. Napoleons, can you get a good volley off? Come on. Well, at least something. Down here, enemy units are moving up across the open field. We have lost eyes on them, but once they are visible, they're going to get destroyed. Down here, Davies is falling back. Kelly is marching. Doles is opening on his flank. And soon he should be broken. Our snipers are also doing a good job at holding this gap. Down here, units are shifting north. Good target practice for our artillery and for Schaefer's men who are holding up over here, if they are so foolish to get close to him. Kelly is still in the fight. Doles is reloading. He hasn't suffered a single casualty. And now he's opening up and inflicting multiple on Kelly. Further north, Strahl should not advance over this road. This is the perfect killing field. He has gathered his men once again. He is marching in once more. Pala, get ready. But no, Strahl is falling back again. How is the situation down here looking? We can't reach him even if we get closer. But we also do not have to. Another unit is got beaten back. And down here Strahl is moving up again. Now down to 980 soldiers. Down here these units are still getting hit by artillery. And more units are moving north. These men get hit hard. But they're so far away that our howitzers and Napoleons cannot bring accurate fire to them. I am going to send Schäfer's men forward. Maybe they can get a good volley off or two when they march past them. But I'm going to assume that the enemy units are trying to get north and attack this position down here. Clayton's men are moving north. I'm going to send Vaughan's men out. Maybe we can catch him and force him to attack our line. Osborne's men are getting hit by artillery. And Schäfer's men can actually attack these. 4 enemy casualties. Not much, but something. Vaughan's men have spotted Clayton. Open up. But they got repelled. Our artillery therefore can still attack them. Come on. And enemy skirmishers are over on the side. We hear trumpets in the north. Schäfer, can you hit him? No, you can't. Unfortunate, but acceptable. Oh well, you got a volley off. 7 casualties. But now taking significantly more. Another volley and our men are going to fall back into the safety of the woodline. Come on, can you fire? No, they can't. Okay, man, fall back. You have done your job. Down here, Bate is marching north. Artillery open up once more. And I guess their next attack wave is trying to focus over here. So far nothing is really happening. I'm going to speed up time. And down here more of the enemy are getting peppered with artillery fire. Enemy artillery is focusing on these units, but we are well behind cover and shouldn't receive too many casualties. Jackson's men are now moving up. Are they really so foolish to attack us? Yes, it looks like they are. They're almost in rifle range. They're getting ready. Our artillery is open up fire. There their numbers are falling down. And we must secure Lafayette Road at all costs. The last brigade of Longstreet's corps should arrive late tonight, so the Confederates are not yet at full strength. General, if we break their forces holding their right flank, we can win the battle today. Secure JSML. And Brotherton Road, but prioritize the defense of Lafayette Road. And this is exactly what I want to do. I want to lure in the enemy to attack us. I want them to waste away their manpower so that we can then, in the third day of the battle, can deliver the killing blow. I am, however, going to get the skirmishers of Doles and Grant to form up down here and to scout ahead. Maybe with a couple good flanking hits we can deliver heavy casualties to our enemy. This group of skirmishers is also going to form up south. And over here more units of the enemy are once again marching over this field of death. Come on. Get ready. And they're now taking heavy casualties. And once they actually try to attack us, we are going to tear them apart. Hood, I'm going to march you north as a reserve. The same goes with Doles. And down in the south, our units are resupplied. No danger seems to happen there. I'm going to send these supplies further north as well. Banning is over there, therefore these supplies are going to be sent down here. Banning, please deliver some ammunition to our heavy artillery. They are now forming up. And once they move, they will be ripped apart. Are our skirmishers in position yet? Yes, they are. Good. The plan is to move them north. I hope not too many enemies are holding up here. If we can, and attack their flank, this will be great. I'm going to move up time once more. And for now, this is an artillery battle. I'm going to send our howitzers into the forest to deliver more accurate fire on the enemy. Our supplies are reaching just in time as some of our artillery pieces are low on ammunition. And it would be really great if you could get a good shot of Buckner or Hood, but I doubt that we are able to dislodge their generals. Skirmishers, move forward. Our parrots are resupplying. Banning, get down. And down here we are finally able to open up on the enemy. Enemy skirmishers are holding up in the woods, but their numbers are dwindling. Banning is marching north and Kirkland is able to open up on him in a moment. These skirmishers are routed and their Banning's men are falling. And our skirmishers are here. I'm going to get these two forward to shoot them out of this orchard. And these two are going to stay back as a reserve. Impressive maneuvering from the Confederates, but ultimately we were able to repel them with ease. Come on. Move up. And Hood is now getting shelled. Tenet, open up on Clayton. And I want our artillery to shoot at our enemies and not at the general. Clayton is now rotating. Hood, you're also getting forward. And I'm going to get these two skirmishers forward as well now. We are pushing the enemy north. And all the while we are shelling them with artillery. We have found enemy guns. Whitworth, can you hit them? Yes, they seem to be in range. Wonderful. Barlett's men can now also focus on Clayton. And these skirmishers can move into the rear of Clayton or onto the side. Howell is now taking fire. We have found another strong battery under Hotchkiss. And this is looking good so far. Grant's men move forward. We cannot hold this ground for long unless we completely silence their guns with our artillery first. But it looks like our artillery has reshifted the priority of their fire. And I want Howell to be destroyed. Enemy units are now moving up and we are falling back behind the river. Maybe this baited them into attacking us further. I at least hope so. Down here. Morrison's skirmishers got repelled, more enemy units are moving up. And we are about to destroy them with artillery. Grant's men are unfortunately rear flanked. But Kelly's men have to follow us through the river. And we are then also able to shoot down on them. What do we have here to also send forward? We have our Spencer suppression rifles, but I'm not willing to commit them yet. We have Colquitt skirmishers in the north. And Kelly is trying to cross. Tenet, move forward. Hood, you're also going to get over again. Come on, shoot at them as they're organizing. Wonderful, they're forming up lines, but they're slow. This volley on Grant's man was good. But I'm almost certain that the volley of Tennant into his flank is going to be better. And we have them completely routed. Hood and Tennant, you're going to once again form up in this orchard. Doles, you're going to mess up over there. Grant, you're going to march up over here. I want our fallback line ready to cover our retreat. Hood's men, open up on right. Good shot, good shot. They are now shifting. A strong volley, but only a few casualties. So far, so good. I am going to get Barlett's skirmishers out and I'm going to get Vaughn's skirmishers, and we're going to focus our units on their flank. With that we can attack them from multiple sides. And we have found enemy units in our rear. This is not good for our skirmishers. I'm going to get the men of Titball and Doles to attack sharp. Same goes with Osborne's and Allen's skirmishers. With that we should be able to put how's this man called? Manigault under pressure and force him back as well. Up north we hear charging enemies, but we cannot see any. But we can see enemy artillery lines. Parrots and Whitworth. Once again, focus on how. Enemy skirmishers on our flank. The skirmishers of Barlett and Vaughan were targeting Hill. But if possible, I want them to target enemy units. Nope, Titball's men, fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back. And more enemy brigades are now focusing on our southern flank. I need to withdraw all skirmishers in time. Hood's and Tennant's men are now getting under further pressure. I'm going to fall them back. Barlett's men need to fall back as well. Gracie's men are out of control. And our supplies need to move up again. Long range artillery, please continue to focus on their guns. Better shoot on Hotchkiss as he's out in the open. Now they're really flexing their muscles. Doles and Grantman are still holding. Titball's man, can you get on the flank of D's? I hope so. Soon we're going to lose eyes on the enemy artillery. Our guns are still focusing on their normal units and not on what they're supposed to shoot at. Titball is now on the flank on D's and hopefully can attack them further. Hood's and Tennant skirmishers are not visible to the enemy right now. Please move up and shoot right in the flank. And Grant's men are suffering heavily. Hood's men are now getting hit by enemy skirmishers. Fall back a bit and focus your fire. And it looks like we have to retreat our men for now to make sure that the enemy actually tries to challenge us. Come on, get another volley off, man, and then you're going to fall back. Good. Now run. Run, 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 run. Down here we are still holding them back, but they are also holding firm. We have enemy artillery on this side. I'm going to send Barlett's skirmishers forward. Maybe he can get a good volley off. General, get forward just a bit. And I hope, as we retreated from here, that they are actually able to commit forces and attack our lines head on. And Waller skirmishers are back as well. I'm going to send them forward. Fitzku skirmishers are going to stay in place. If we are possible to attack their flanks, their guns are unable to really commit heavy fire as they have to rotate. We hear trumpets, but we cannot see enemy. Oh yeah, there they are. They actually try to charge us. Grant's men, move back. Run. Garrity's artillery is now shifting. Waller's men need to run rings around them to make sure that they cannot get hit. Barlett's men, open up. Oh, this was a good volley. I don't think Waller's men... Well, they are surprisingly still holding. Come on, Barlett's men, shoot them in the flank. Wallace also open up. And they're routing. Everyone who can, charge in. You're in good condition, charge in. Grand skirmishers were broken. I'm going to withdraw our skirmish line. Everyone fall back. These two skirmishers are going to be the last behind enemy lines. I hope they can take out Garrity's battery. As the enemy is routing and further withdrawing, this should be possible as long as they cannot dispatch reinforcements in time. But their bigger units should be too slow to do so. Garrity is down to 122 men. They have already lost a couple guns. 87 now. 5. Come on, man. Wallace has stopped the attack, but they can still shoot them. Barlett skirmishers are also exhausted, but they have reloaded. Maybe they can get a good volley off. Yes, this battery destroyed. Man, you can now withdraw. And Dees is finally attacking our main line again. I am going to get all of these skirmishers reattached. This fight for now is mostly an artillery battle. We have not inflicted as many casualties as I was hoping for, as the rebels are unwilling to attack us directly. But they have lost over 13,000 guns and a couple artillery pieces. We on the other side lost roughly 2,000. Down here Gracie is taking fire. And our supplies need to move up to deliver more ammunition to our artillery. These men are driven back. Tenet, I'm going to move you forward a bit, and we can continue the day for now. And I'm going to let this play out just a little bit more. This is now mostly artillery shelling, and then we go to the third day. Down here, Dees is still willing to fight. Down to 1,000 men now. Come on. Another good volley man. 980. He is still in the fight. Brave man. But a fool nonetheless. And there he is finally routing. We hear enemy charges. It looks like Stowell is rushing north, now getting hit, and we have more enemies moving up. But it doesn't look like they're actually willing to commit to an all-out assault. Well, I say that, and Gracie is rushing through. Wonderful. But there Gracie is stuck and forced back. Gowan is marching in. Let's see how bad this is going to be for him. And there his men are falling. I love to see it. All of our batteries are opening up on this Puso. And there he is, routed. I think we did quite well in this defensive battle. I was hoping that we've inflicted far more casualties, maybe did some more pushes, but it was never the plan to attack today. I know that historically tomorrow, I think it was Johnson's corps would arrive and break our flank, but we're going to take this opportunity to completely annihilate him. Bartlett's man and Vaughan's man, you can reattach. We hear more charges. Come on, man, show yourself. And this unit was apparently routed. Down here we have many marching up. And I'm going to send our supplies further south. Oh yeah, his men are dropping like flies. He is now close to the river line. Come on, step into the water. This would be really helpful. Our men are opening up and there he is below 1,000 men. Now only 940 left. And his numbers are still dropping. I'm going to speed up further now. And our paragons down here are low on ammunition again. There Gracie is marching up again, 980 left. And I am willing to do some pushes with Osborne skirmishers and Bartlett skirmishers. Maybe we can find the artillery and destroy it. But enemy skirmishers are there, fall back now. And open up. Davidson's men are now fleeing. Come on, man, move up. If we can find their guns, our heavy artillery can take it out. There another group of skirmishers is advancing. And also routed. And Deschler is marching up. Already taking casualties, and we have found Brown's man. And we have eyes on enemy guns. Now we lost them again. I need to keep my men further up into the enemy line. Maybe just a bit forward will be enough. I do not want to throw our men away, but I really want to hurt the enemy a bit more. I'm going to get MacArthur's skirmishers out. Morrison's men are moving up. They're greeted with heavy fire. Spencers, if you take position here, can you also shoot at them? Our Napoleons are taking aim. Brown's units are forming up down here. They're now shifting. And everything should hit him hard. MacArthur's skirmishers have found another group of enemy skirmishers. Get forward just a little bit. Down here, Jackson is trying once again to die. Come on, man. He is over the river. At least a couple of his men are. Now he is forming up his line again. He is opening fire and now he is routed. I love it when a plan works. We have Actor over here. We have another group of skirmishers down there. We have Elder skirmishers still in reserve. I'm going to get them forward. Osborne's and Bartlett's men, can you also get forward just a bit again? I would really love to destroy the artillery. We have Brown and Wood shifting over there. Davidson skirmishers are over there. We have supplies down here. Come on, Elder's men, get forward. I'm going to send Wright's men forward as well. But we are unable to see and locate their guns. Tennant's and Hood skirmishers, please move up over here again. It's now 18:29. The battle cannot continue for much longer. MacArthur skirmishers fall back. And link up with Elder skirmishers. Davidson is once again forced back. Down here the enemy is moving up again. Polk is moving south. And these skirmishers are confronted with enemy units. I am going to send Pelham and Allen forward. They should have the option to deliver massive casualties on the enemies entrenched over here. Lanning moves south just a bit to deliver more supplies. But it doesn't look like that we are able to reach our goal to find enemy guns. This group of skirmishers can focus on Ector. They should be able to surround them. Resupply is happening. 20 pounders shoot at Pork. And down here, Vaughan is taking casualties, the same with Osborne, but they're also hitting our enemies hard. I'm going to send our general north. Where is he? There's McLellan. Get down to support our men. Morrison is attacking us. Rice skirmishers, please shoot at... Rice skirmishers are blocked. You need to move forward. Adder's men move back. And down here more charges are happening. They're trying to get over. Stowell is forced back. Trick is taking massive casualties. Come on, man, open up. Ah, artillery volleys. Great shots, great shots. Another good volley of Shayla and Vaughan, and Trick's numbers are just plummeting. How's the situation down here looking? Our men are able to see sharp. I'm going to send Allen forward. Come on, just a bit. And there we have the enemy. Come on, Allen, open up. You have some cover in the woods and you have the numerical superiority. I also think that you have better weapons than our enemy. Down here our men can encounter these skirmishers. Wood is held up down there. Sharp and Allen are still fighting. Come on, open up. Good volley, good volley. The casualties are almost even. I'm going to send Pelham forward. Maybe he can deliver some cover fire. Down here a group of skirmishers is advancing and got repelled. I'm going to shift these skirmishers south. Osborne's men are falling back. I'm going to order Bartlett's men to hold. And we have encountered enemy artillery. Now, time to shine, my friends. Open up on Heward. Down here we have found another group of enemy skirmishers. These men take position here. And there we can already see his numbers falling. It will probably not be enough to destroy them, but it is going to be a good start. Sharp's numbers are now falling as well. Down here enemies are held up. These kinds of parrots are out of range. These parrots as well. Only our wizards are able to hit. I'm going to send our supplies north. Rice men are getting hit. I'm going to send MacArthur skirmishers forward. Elder skirmishers need to focus on these men. And actor soldiers are also rushing in. It looks like we have to abandon this attack now as they are forming up more and more units. Fall back now, man, fall back. But we at least were able to get a couple volleys off on the enemy artillery. Down here, Bait and these are still fighting. And Sharps is now wavering. Alan took a couple casualties, but he was able to destroy more of his men. And now Sharp is withdrawing. Our heavy guns are still quite well supplied. I'm going to send our supplies north so that our howitzers also get resupplied. And I'm going to speed up once again. We're now at 1930. This fight comes to a close soon. And I'm just continuing it to dwindle down the enemy further. Brown and Robertson are forming up and they are getting beaten back once again. Our supplies are empty. I am going to grab Atkinson's men and send them south. Down here these skirmishers are broken. We've broken another unit over there. Osborne's men have taken some casualties. I'm going to get Hood in to replace him. Osborne now fall back. These howitzers have also taken casualties. I'm going to withdraw them also. Just a little bit to be out of... Well, that was not necessary as we are now proceeding to the next day. We are now at day 3. We have roughly 61,000 men available and 153 guns. On the other side, the rebels have only 37,000 soldiers left and 95 guns. But they are still on the offensive and they have to drive us back. Therefore, this fight is going to be an absolute slaughter. But we are going to see this battle in the next episode. I know this one was more of a slower one, a little build-up if you will. But I hope you've still enjoyed this, and until we see again, I wish you all a great time.